Assalamu alaikum, welcome back to my channel. Listen, it's just like that, quick as a flash, match day 2 of Afcon 2023 has been completed. So there's one match day to go. We know the business, all the games from the groups played at the same time, all because of Algeria's exploits in the 1982 World Cup. So we can't watch the two get honestly got both on separate screens, I suppose. This video is looking ahead to match day 3 and the permutations everyone needs in Afcon. Let's start with Group A. So right now, Equatorial Guinea and Nigeria, first and second, both on 4 points. The hosts, Ivory Coast, in third on 3. Guinea-Bissau last in 4th place with just not a single point, actually. So what needs to happen? Well, throughout this video, I'm going with the notion that 4 points puts you through no matter what position in the group you finish. You're not going to finish bottom with 4 points. If you come third with 4 points, I think you're there home and dry. Ivory Coast then theoretically only need to draw against Equatorial Guinea. I think Ivory Coast will have to go and try and beat Equatorial Guinea to avoid a really tough game, because if Ivory Coast draw, they're probably going to finish in the 3rd place position. 4 points as hosts, you kind of think they should deserve better than that really, but I suppose going through is going through. They need to effectively get a really good result against Equatorial Guinea, and Nigeria play Guinea-Bissau, who are already eliminated. So I think Nigeria are going to beat Guinea-Bissau, because Guinea-Bissau have got effectively nothing to play for. And I think Ivory Coast are going to beat Equatorial Guinea, which would mean that Nigeria win the group and the host comes second, which really does open up the competition as a whole. But yes, it looks like Equatorial Guinea, Nigeria and Ivory Coast will all make the knockout stages. Group B is interesting. Cape Verde have won it. They've won the group, 6 points out of 6. They can lose to Egypt and still be coming top. Egypt, Ghana and Mozambique can still all advance. It's plenty to play for. Egypt play the already through Cape Verde. I think Cape Verde will rotate, and I think Egypt, even without Mo Salah, will beat Cape Verde. That'll put Egypt coming in second. Ghana have to beat Mozambique. I think they will beat Mozambique. If Ghana fail to beat Mozambique, or if that's a draw, Ghana and Mozambique will both be out. Mozambique beat Ghana, they're through and Ghana are out. Ghana win must. That's the words. They've got to win. I think they will. That'll put them on 4 points, and again, that'll be enough to go through third, and that means Mozambique bow out. Group C, Senegal on 6, they're through no matter what. Guinea on 4, Cameroon on 1, Gambia on 0. Cameroon face Gambia. It's a repeat of the quarter-final that happened in Cameroon at the last edition of the Afcon. Cameroon not in a good spot. Gambia can't qualify first or second. They can still go through as a 3rd place team. That's if 3 points is enough. I don't think it is, but they have got a small chance, so they will go to play Cameroon with heart and desire. Cameroon, all sorts of shakiness at the back. Anana's come back in goal. He let in 3 goals. He's not looked good in this tournament. Cameroon have to win. If they do, 4 points will be enough for Cameroon. I suspect Senegal will want to beat Guinea to win the group, because if Guinea beats Senegal, Guinea will win the group as well. So I expect Senegal, Guinea and Cameroon to all advance, with Gambia being eliminated from the competition. Now Group D, probably the most complicated. Of course it involves us. It's Angola and Burkina Faso on 4 points each. They're both through as far as I'm concerned. Don't ask me what position, but they're both through. 4 points will be enough. Mauritania can only come in the 3rd position. They can still go through. If you think 3 points is enough, I don't think it is. So I think Mauritania again are effectively out. So Algeria need to win. That'll put us on 5. Doesn't matter what happens in the other game. If we get 5 points, we're through. If the other game's a draw, all teams are on 5 points. It will come down to the goal difference, basically who scores the most against Mauritania. If one of the winners in the other game, so let's say Burkina Faso beat Angola or Angola beat Burkina Faso and we win, we will finish in the 2nd position. It will be the final day of knockout games where Algeria play. So lots to play for. For what it's worth, I think Algeria, don't worry about Burkina Faso versus Angola. We've got to win. We win, we're through, who cares? We've got to beat everyone at some point. If we draw, we could go out the competition without losing a game. We could sniff and sneak through by the skin of our teeth with the 3 points. Effectively, if Algeria draw to Mauritania, we'll be watching the final group games, hoping that Tunisia draw with South Africa, hoping that Namibia lose, hoping that Namibia gets smashed, hoping DRC draw, and all those sorts of things. Because 3 points could do it. It just depends how on earth it pans out. So if Algeria draw on the last game, it could come down to last group games where we're basically, Algerians will be watching, hoping for draws from everyone. I hope it doesn't come to that, but effectively if Algeria don't lose, we're in with a shout, but surely we should win that. Group E, Mali are through. 4 points. South Africa have thrashed Namibia. They're on 3. Namibia on 3. Tunisia on 1. Tunisia have to win the last game. If they don't win the last game, they will finish last and they will be out. It's must win. South Africa, with that high goal difference, it's just about enough probably the way they're looking. It's a massive game. If they draw, they're through on 4 points as well. I suspect Mali will beat Namibia and smack the goal difference up and ruin the Namibian goal difference, so Mali will come top. Tunisia, South Africa is very tough to call. Tunisia put up a very good fight against Mali, but South Africa just put 4 past Namibia. It's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. Tunisia win, they'll come second in the group and probably play Morocco in the last 16. That's a blockbuster. I'd love to see that. But, it's really... I can't call the Tunisia-South Africa game. And Mali will win the group, and Namibia will come probably third or fourth. Don't ask me to call the Tunisia-South Africa game. It's going to be very tight, very, very tight. And Group F, Morocco are through on 4 points. DR Congo on 2, Zambia on 2, Tanzania on 1. If Congo draw and Morocco win, Congo will come second on 3 points. That's right, Congo will come second on 3 points if they draw and Morocco win. Quite extraordinary. They're going to go through without winning a game if they draw to Tanzania. But I think Congo will beat Tanzania. I think Morocco will beat Zambia. That would mean that Morocco will be on 7, Congo would be on 4, Zambia on 2, Tanzania on 1. Now Zambia on 2 in third won't be enough as a third place with 2 points. So effectively, 3 points might squeeze in if Zambia loses this game. Algerians are going to need Morocco to beat Zambia by a big score if we don't beat Mauritania. It could get very messy. Like I said, the calculator will have to come out. I think Morocco and Congo will both win. So Morocco will be group winners and face Tunisia. Congo will come second and probably face the Egyptians, I suspect. Then Zambia, then Tanzania. So right now the third place table looks like this. Ivory Coast 3 points, us and Zambia with 2, Ghana, Tunisia and Cameroon on 1. That's a lot of big teams currently in third. A lot of big teams need a win. Algeria, Tunisia, Cameroon, Egypt, Ghana, Ivory Coast. The combinations for the last 16, not many combinations left. There's only 5 combinations that can happen because you can't come third from Group A. So effectively, if Algeria win the group, we'll play third from E or F, which could be a South Africa or a Zambia, likely South Africa. If we come second in the group, we'll play the second place team from... No, we'll play the first place team from... If Algeria comes second, it could get a bit difficult because that would mean we'd have to play against the winner of Group E, which I think is going to be Mali. So Algeria against South Africa or Zambia, I think South Africa, Algeria against Mali. If we come third, you really do need to get the calculators out because that's when it gets very complicated. If we come third in the group, we'll have to play the winner of Group B, which could well be Cape Verde. And I tell you something now, that wouldn't be the end of the world. So I think we're looking at Mali, Cape Verde or South Africa. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.